Okay, today we're going to be doing unit 1.3, which is more solving of absolute value equations. So in the last lesson, we saw equations that look like this. And when you remember that when you see absolute value bars with an equation, remember we're always going to go to two equations. So the first one's going to be 2x minus 3 equals 17. And the second one is going to be 2x minus 3 equals negative 17. And then again, we're just going to solve this. So I'm going to go plus 3, so then 2x equals 20, plus 3, this is 2x equals negative 14. And then you just keep solving, divide by 2, so x equals 10, divide by 2, x equals negative 17. So again, we did absolute value equation. We had two different answers. Okay. Now let's look at this equation. This equation is a little bit different because now we have something sitting outside of my absolute value equation. I have this plus 5. I don't really like this, but if I can somehow make it look like this, I'm going to be able to solve it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this thing on the outside. So how do you get rid of this plus 5? I'm going to go minus 5, and then I'm going to go 2x minus 3. I have to keep my absolute value bars right here. You can't get rid of them yet because I haven't done any splitting. And now this equation, it looks almost exactly like this one. And I can do exactly what I did here, which is now I'm going to split it up into my two equations. So 2x minus 3 equals 12. 2x minus 3 equals negative 12, right? So again, I'm just going to solve here, plus 3. So this is 2x equals 15, plus 3. This is 2x equals negative 9, and then divide by 2. So x equals 15 over 2, divide by 2, x equals negative 9 over 2. Remember, we like fractions in this class, so we're just going to leave it like that. Again, if you can simplify it, you have to simplify, but these don't simplify, so we're just going to leave them like this. Now, for my last example. Now, in this case, I have two things sitting on the outside. I have a 3 and a minus 5, so I have to move both of these before I can do my split up thing. I don't know really which one to move first, so what I'm going to do is think about this in a different light. So let's say that I replace this whole absolute value with an x. So I'm going to rewrite this as 3x minus 5 equals 7. Well, this I'm pretty sure I know how to solve. This one, what I would do first is plus 5. So here I'm going to do the same thing here, plus 5. So I see the 3x plus 4 equals 12. So this would be 3x equals 12. And then what would you do to solve this? I divide by 3. So I'm going to do the same thing here. Divide by 3, cross this off. And then I'm going to get the absolute value of x plus 4 equals 4. And now, again, this problem looks exactly like this one. So I'm going to go ahead and do my split up. So I'm going to go x plus 4 equals 4, and then x plus 4 equals negative 4. Solve. So x equals 0. That's a perfectly fine answer. 0, nothing scary about that. And this one is, remember, negative 4 and negative 4. Be careful, that gives me a negative 8. Okay, so these are just a little bit more complicated absolute value problems, but the idea is basically the same. And remember, we're trying to get it to look like this so that we can split it up and make my two equations. Okay, that's what we got for today. Let's go.